Have you ever just stopped and wondered how thousands of TV channels can possibly get to your screen all at once? I mean, it's not magic, right? It's a massive, massive technological feat. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on how one of the biggest names out there, DirecTV, is completely reinventing that entire process.
Seriously, think about it. It's this incredibly complex dance of technology. You've got thousands of video streams, ads popping in, all the on-screen graphics, and it all has to happen flawlessly, 24/7. For decades, the industry has relied on a system that, let's be honest, was getting pretty old and clunky. And that's exactly where our story kicks off. So here's the big news. DirecTV has teamed up with a tech company called Harmonic to completely overhaul its entire video delivery system. We're talking about a move away from the old way of doing things and a giant leap into a modern, cloud-powered future. And when I say overhaul, I mean the scale of this is just staggering. This isn't some small update or a little patch. No way. DirecTV is replacing the entire core engine that powers its satellite TV service across the whole US. It's a total shift from a past built on physical hardware to a future that's all about intelligent software. Okay, so to really understand why this is such a huge deal, we first need to look at the problem they were trying to fix. Let's dive into the big challenge that DirecTV, and really the entire industry, has been wrestling with for years. The main villain of this story has a name: siloed systems. For decades, this was just how things were done. It was the standard, but in today's world, it's become a major bottleneck. It's inefficient, it's super expensive, and it's completely inflexible. So, what is a siloed system anyway? Well, imagine an old-school assembly line where each station has its own unique, specialized machine and none of them talk to each other. One machine gets the raw video, another one slaps on the channel logo, a different one down the line shoves in the commercials. It's all done on separate, clunky pieces of hardware. That's a silo. And this is pretty much what that clunky old assembly line looked like. Each one of these steps, from just taking in the video feed to adding logos, squeezing in the ads, and then finally getting it ready for the satellite, every single one required its own dedicated piece of hardware. It was a logistical nightmare that was incredibly difficult to change or scale up. But now, there's a revolutionary new way to do things that just breaks down all those walls. It completely changes the game. And this is where Harmonic's software solution comes into play. And you don't have to take my word for it. Listen to what Jeffrey Seto, a VP over at DirecTV, had to say. He said the whole goal was to create a unified and scalable system, right? They needed a platform that could actually grow and adapt with them, which is something the old hardware just could not do. The solution, the big idea here, is to replace all that clunky, expensive hardware with one single, intelligent piece of software called VOS Media Software. And this is where the magic really happens. It's cloud native, which is a concept that is a total game changer. So what does cloud native even mean? Well, think of it this way. The software isn't tied down to one specific machine anymore. It's built for flexibility. It can run in a data center. It can instantly scale up when millions of people are watching the Super Bowl, and then it can scale right back down afterwards. It's a completely different way of thinking about technology. And the power of having everything in one place is just incredible. All those separate steps from that old assembly line, they're now all handled by this one piece of software. That's everything from bringing in the video and adding the branding, to inserting ads, and even this really clever process called statistical multiplexing, which is basically a smart way to optimize bandwidth so you get the best picture quality possible. It's all managed from one dashboard. Okay, that's the tech. But what does this actually mean in the real world? What are the tangible benefits of making a technological leap this massive? According to Gil Rudge at Harmonic, it's about building a smarter, way more efficient system. And the key phrase here is AI-driven encoding. This means the software is using artificial intelligence to analyze the video in real time and optimize the picture quality for every single frame. So whether it's a fast-paced action movie or a slow, scenic documentary, you're getting the best possible image, all while using less bandwidth. That's a classic win-win: better quality for us, lower costs for them. The transformation is just, well, it's night and day. DirecTV is moving from a system that was complex, expensive, and rigid to one that is simple, cost-effective, and unbelievably flexible. Oh, and there's another huge benefit. This new system allows for way more advanced and targeted ads, especially during live events, which opens up totally new ways to make money. All right, let's just boil it down to the 4 big wins here. Number 1, A better, clearer picture for you, the viewer, all thanks to AI. 2. Lower operating costs for DIRECTV. 3. New ways to bring in revenue through smarter advertising. And 4, and this one's huge, a future-proof system that's ready for whatever comes next.
But this story is about so much more than just DIRECTV. What we're really seeing here is a sneak peek into the future of the entire media and entertainment industry.
Here's the big takeaway from all this. The era of expensive, single-purpose hardware is coming to an end. The future of media belongs to smart, flexible, cloud-based software that can do more, do it better, and adapt in an instant. And this isn't just happening in television, it's happening across every form of media you can think of.
And that leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on. We've just seen how software completely reinvented satellite TV delivery from the ground up. So, as this trend picks up speed, what's next on the list? What part of our media world is about to be completely transformed by the power of intelligent software? We'll have to wait and see.